just gonna go ahead and go live and talk about the fact that like Juice is our Spuds McKenzie, the crime dog. Like he shows up, he's loaded, like he just he does his lines, and it's like lines like drugs or like what we pay him to do, and like it's fine. That's what he does.
Yep. Sure.
But yeah, Juice said like, hey, what's my agenda tonight? Do we have any guests? And I said, listen, here's what's going on. We don't have a guest, and our agenda is to Chris Anthony, the Lopez.
Nope. I saw Wallace Shawn die. Wallace Shawn is dead.
For roping.
I like that. You're a jabroni. Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Wednesday night. It's What the Show. My name is AJ Lancaster. I'm one of your co-hosts, and this is the only live streaming podcast on the internet where the deacons are sick. Not lit. They're sick.
Ooh. Yes, we'll miss them very dearly. So sorry, Lex. But we have a fantastic agenda tonight, and he is right below us.
Me. I'm the agenda. We're doing me tonight.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, 60 minutes. 60 minutes of playtime with Chris Anthony Lopez.
Ooh, great.
We're only gonna like really use a few of those minutes. The other time's just me talking. But
can we only quote from that scene, or that section of Spider-Man? So then also the $100. The ad said 3,000. Just.
That's how much it would typically be to get 60 minutes with me. But you know, that works too.
But here's the thing. Bruce Campbell, today it was released that Bruce Campbell said all of my characters in Marvel Comics, they're the same person.
Doesn't Bruce Campbell just say stuff? And
yes.
like he just says things, and all of us Bruce Campbell fans are like, it's a fact. That's canon. We want that, please.
What was he
in? That's why I love Bruce Campbell.
Oh yeah,
he was the hot dog guy. And Doctor Strange.
He was Pizza Papa, and Pizza gotta get paid.
Pizza Papa. Remember, like folks, like, is that Mysterio? Even in the Multiverse of Madness hype, it's like, oh, Bruce Campbell's in it, and he's going to be Mysterio or a variant of somebody. It's like, nope, he's just Pizza Papa. Nope, nothing too crazy.
Here's what we missed out on though, is like Bruce Campbell when he was young and hot. Like wait
Bruce a minute, that implies he's not hot still.
Well, yes, he's still hot.
Mm-hmm.
But when Bruce Campbell was undeniably sexy.
Okay, there it is.
And young. We should have had him as Superman. As a matter of fact, like if you told like Andy Muschietti right now, Bruce Campbell Superman, he would make another cut of The Flash.
It'd be better than what we got, I'll tell you that.
He turned it down for Elvis, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Oh, what was that? What are we talking about? Bubba Hotep?
Bubba Hotep. I want to see if I can pull up any clips from Cleveland. Was it Cleveland Brown Bounty Hunter or something like that?
Excuse me? Dog the Bounty Hunter?
No, I know what you're talking about.
No, the Indiana Jones parody that Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell did, where Bruce Campbell's basically Indiana Jones, but he's Cleveland.
By the way, we got William Harold and Hudson in the chat. some
William
of my favorite
Harold.
people.
William Harold, wasn't it your birthday yesterday? Did I miss it? Happy birthday. Happy belated. I missed
was
that.
his birthday.
That's my bad, William.
It's his birthday every year.
And like when we're talking about
every
abstract like actors doing batshit crazy stuff, I mean, Hitman Hudson is the legend. So we got to talk about both of them.
You know,
Very
Hitman
true.
Hudson. It's a hell of a nickname.
I miss those like rock star days. We'd hang out in the rock stars chat with all those guys. Is that still a thing? Cleveland Smith bounty hunter.
Yes.
There it is.
Cleveland Smith bounty hunter. Why is this news to me? Did I miss this?
It was a short film. It was basically like Sam Raimi's and Bruce Campbell, like before Evil Dead. It was like,
it was before Evil Dead.
It's
around the
like
same time as the first one. I guess it was
still pretty nuts.
kind of.
Have you ever seen Cannibal the Musical?
Is that the Shia LaBeouf thing?
It's the South Park guys before South Park.
Oh no, I've not. I'm getting confused.
It's their student film. So like the Cleveland Smith thing is basically Sam Raimi's Cannibal the Musical, but Cannibal the Musical, oh my god. This is your jam. Like, I don't care if you don't like South Park, Chris. Like, this is your sense of humor.
You know, is this the part where I admit, like, I'm not a big South Park fan. Never watched basketball. Book of Mormon, haven't seen it. But Team America World Police was probably the first movie I ever watched where I thought to myself, I probably shouldn't be watching this. I'm too young for this. And holy hell, it's probably my top 25 favorite movies of all time. Like, if you put up Casablanca or Team America World Police in front of me, I'm picking the one where the puppets have sex. Sorry.
Yes!
I'm sorry.
Well, and like, oh my god. There are lasting memories in Team America with me. Like, my mom hates everything South Park and like basically like you just doesn't indulge with that entire life entirely. But loved Team America when we showed it to her.
Team America is awesome.
My mom is 65 years old. She's been loving that movie for almost 2 decades.
It's great to be a fan of Team America. Age is like milk, but but when it hits, it hits.
But here's the thing: when like you study the history of North Korea, like it gets worse for Team America, but then it gets better. Like it gets to be a better like satire than what it is.
Is that Cleveland Smith?
That is.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it is. But the whole thing
the only
like,
gif I
if you
could
get
find.
Captured, you'll need to coat yourself with this. And then they hand the plastic hammer.
Yo. Like does the voice for Kim Jong-il age well? No, it doesn't. Like, does a lot of the vernacular in that movie age well? No, it doesn't. But
also it does.
But I'll be damned. In the opening sequence, spoiler alert for those who have not seen this movie, Team America, they fight terrorists in France and they destroy Paris. And it's probably some of the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's just like all the French are just like, no, why are you here? And it's awesome. And again, I was like 8 or 9 when I watched it. And I'm like, I probably shouldn't be watching this. It was on Comedy Central, like after midnight, you know, when Comedy Central wasn't just The Daily Show and reruns of The Office. Like it was, you know, actually comedy shit. And Team America holds a special place in my brain and in my heart.
America!
Fuck
yeah!
Dog, it's so good. I love Team America. That's my favorite. Was it Trey Parker, Matt Stone? Did I get those names right? Or is it?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, that's my favorite thing they've done. No diss anything else. I just haven't seen it all. I'm like, but I love it.
Okay, but Cannibal the Musical is the only other thing that they've ever done that's kind of like Team America.
Is it puppets?
No, it's live action.
I mean, I'm not opposed. I'm listening.
Okay.
If it was puppets having sex, then it like, because that's the best sex scene in movie history.
True. But the sky is blue. And all the fields are green. And my heart's as warm as a baked potato. I think you know exactly what I mean when I say it's a spadonkle day.
Excuse me?
Oh, yeah, we're pull a clip.
Pull the clip. Play it.
What am I doing?
I
Zoned out for a second.
oh
Breaking
God,
news.
I'm the one in charge of pulling the clip.
You're pulling the clip for
Pull the
this.
clip.
The deacons are.
I'm out of the loop.
Clip is being pulled. Clip.
Okay.
Clip.
No,
Pulling the clip.
The clip. What? No, not the clip. Not clip.
This is beautiful.
The sky is blue and all the leaves are green. The sun's as warm as a baked potato. I think I know precisely what I mean when I say it's a spadonkle day. As I ride with my girl, she's my best friend in the whole world. Set our goals high, with eyes full of hope as we aim for the sky is blue and all the leaves are green. My heart is full as a baked potato. I think I know precisely what I mean when I say it's a spadonkle day. When I say it's a happy for my golly lucky spot.
So here's the
It is a
thing.
spadonkle
If I were to
day.
tell you,
The Book of Mormon guys.
if I were to tell you, yeah, Book of Mormon guy is that guy. If I were to tell you that horse dies, that's not funny, right? It's not funny.
It's not how
If I
you
were to
deliver
tell
that
you-
was, though.
If I were to tell you that they couldn't afford to rent the same horse for the entire shooting schedule of that movie, so they just switch horses the entire fucking movie, that's hilarious.
It's like black horse and a white horse,
Yep.
spotted horse. Okay, that's funny. Yes, William Harold, this is Red Dead 3. It should be.
It basically.
Oh, whoa.
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 We didn't
What are
say
we
that.
pulling? Pulling the clip.
This
Clip.
This is a family program, William Harold.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, we're just.
You got to put down the appletini. And I don't even know what a jabroni is.
Oh, I meant to do that one. Sorry.
Oh my God. God, he has no idea that how much joy those cameos have brought to so many people. You know, the last time I was here, we were discussing Paul Revere. Oh no, last month. Yeah, like we were on on Yaz's birthday stream. We're talking about Paul Revere. This kind of has this has a connection. I watched National Treasure for the first time last week.
Wow.
Oh,
Absolutely has a connection.
And they name dropped Paul Revere. I said, Paul Revere? It's like that dork. Like,
Come on.
like again, like, and have I between the anniversary show and watching National Treasure and this, have I even Googled Paul Revere? Not one time. In my brain, I like having the headcanon that Paul Revere was a piece of garbage. And he just happened to stumble across something that changed the course of American history. That anyone could have done it. It just happened to be him, that son of a bitch.
I mean, it's
sure
one of those things, though.
he earned
Historical figures,
He earned
most
it.
of them fucking suck.
That's fat. Yes, that's valid. Yep,
Like,
that's very valid.
I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Is he though?
I'm maybe.
I haven't Googled him either. But we are where I'm working. We are going to put a cocktail on the menu called Paul Revere. And it is
For
going
what?
to have rum in it, obviously. And it's kind of like an infusion of kiwi and strawberry liqueur kind of infusion, and then we're gonna soak the leftover strawberry and kiwi in like high proof rum, and then put it on a stick and start it on fire, and it'll kind of like as you like deliver it to them, it'll be like 1 if by land, 2 if by sea. The British
that might be the
coming.
best thing that Paul Revere has done since riding a horse
Probably
on
since
a random ass day.
But how did he feel about like owning people?
That's a question I'd love to ask. If I could go back in time and talk to Paul Revere with no context, I would. It's just me and Paul.
He was just trying to own his own team.
How funny would he look at me? Like I'll even change it to period like appropriate clothing, attire, just to make him feel more comfortable. But would he look at me funny because of the color of my skin?
Have you seen Chevalier?
Is he a piece of shit?
Have you seen
May
Chevalier?
the fourth be with you guys. Why we love Star Wars? Why?
Have you seen Chevalier though?
I have no idea what that is.
I don't.
Oh god. So Chevalier basically looks like a reverse 8 Mile, basically. But like instead of rap
I've heard about this, I think.
It's
never.
Violin battles in the 1800s.
And
like
not heard.
The bee rabbit is black. Like I really want to see this movie because I think it's gonna be batshit insane.
Is this new? Is this like coming out soon?
I know I saw the trailers for it back when I used to go to the movie theater.
It said it came out in the U.S. in April.
Oh, it's already out.
Yep.
Oh shucks.
I don't know if it's streaming anywhere. Last I knew, you can only just like pay to like do like a buy instead of a rent.
It's on Hulu. It looks like.
Ooh.
Watch Dueling Violinists.
Yeah, but like in an 8 Mile.
But in an 8 Mile situation.
Like,
I thought you said Dueling Violinists, and I thought of. Are you guys familiar with? I think are. I don't know if they're still a thing. Is it 2 cellos, like 2 cellists? They're like big on YouTube for a while. Did that one Glee thing? Is this going over everyone's heads?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna just drop it. Paul Revere is probably a piece of shit, and we need to accept that.
I mean,
like put that in the history books.
He was a silversmith, though. Like
he was no Iron Sheik.
No.
Yeah.
Hell no. He was a jabroni. Paul Revere was probably the first J-Bron.
And I don't even know what a jabroni is.
It's Paul Revere. Google it.
I mean, like,
what's looking up?
If it weren't for him, we'd probably be like all speaking British right now.
Yeah, we'd be eating pudding
and
oatmeal or
oatmeal's good.
Whatever they do, I like oatmeal. That's not. There's something else.
Doesn't sound too bad. Now I just think about it.
Oatmeal good. Oatmeal's not. Oatmeal's my go-to. Like if I go to if I'm meeting people for breakfast and I just had way too late of a night the night before, and I'm not hungry at all. I just get oatmeal. It's kind of classy, ish. Like, and it's very soft.
Look at you.
It's a pretty big bowl, so you don't have to eat a lot of it, and still looks like you ate a bunch.
That might change the game. I never thought about that.
Okay. See, I'm an eggs guy.
Oh, I am too.
Who
but
doesn't
like
egg?
You work late at night, and then you got to go to breakfast like early in the morning with somebody. It's like your stomach's just not ready for eggs.
I got like a little hangover ski,
Yeah.
And
I can't do the carbs like that.
It is a lot. You know what I hate? You know the thing I don't like about oatmeal?
It's been a while.
When people refer to it as hot cereal.
Ooh, no.
It's gross. Because it implies that the milk is warm with my cereal. If people like warm milk with their cereal, all power to them. Just know the second we're done with this, I have a box of Fruity Pebbles waiting for me. They're calling my name. I can hear them. And I'm not going to warm up the damn milk, but that's just me. I don't want to change
it.
Good curdle, too.
And the warm oatmeal. Like, that's a thing.
You said warm milk and warm oatmeal?
No, cold milk and warm oatmeal. That's a thing. You get the swirl.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's a thing? Is it?
Yeah, the cold milk and the warm oatmeal, and like you do the swirl there.
I'm just ignorant to oatmeal. Maybe this is it.
I would add milk to like my instant oatmeal because it'd be like super hot.
Oh, sure.
And then like cool it off with like the nice cool milk.
Speaking of fruit, with Justin talking about his Paul Revere drink, which is the best thing Paul Revere's done in 300 years, but the idea of fresh fruit for breakfast. When's the last time y'all had fresh fruit for breakfast or as a part of your brekkie?
I would say November 29th, 2023.
Today? You had fresh fruit today for breakfast?
Yep.
What was it?
So I had some hash browns, and I did like it was like a little fresh fruit bowl, with a little bit of blackberries, a little bit of strawberries, and some honey.
Wow!
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I thought that fresh fruit was just like not people didn't do that. I thought it was a little like out there, but you had it today.
Have it like a hotel or something.
Yeah. So like the egg whites and hash browns, so put a little hot sauce on there. Like it's my day off today, so I got a little fancy with it.
So you had time.
Yeah,
that's times you have time.
Like it was about like 11 o'clock in the morning when I had breakfast, so that's a thing.
Breakfast before like 10 o'clock to me, it's like it's too early. Like having like a whole thing. Like I know people live their lives like that, but I can't.
Oh yeah.
I can't. My body will not let me do that.
Oh, I get it. Like there's an entire trimester of my life that I'm missing out on, and honestly, I'm okay with it.
I've started like if I have again because I'm a second shift typically person, so I get home from work usually like midnight or so. So if I know that I have to be like up early to meet somebody for breakfast, I will basically stop eating after like 5 o'clock or something. And so
oh wow,
force myself to be like really hungry the next day.
Okay.
Because otherwise, if I eat at night, I'm done for. Like I decided to eat pizza rolls the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. It was a terrible mistake.
Oh, because you weren't hungry the next day.
Yeah, but it's okay. I didn't have a big Thanksgiving anyway. But
I gotta call William Harold because like he mentioned a strawberry Dr. Pepper. If it's the strawberry vanilla Dr. Pepper, strawberries and cream or whatever, I get 2 servings of alcohol a week, right? That's what I can get maximum as a heart failure patient, right? So strawberries and cream and vodka, it's almost like a strawberry carbonated White Russian when you throw a little bit of vodka in with that strawberry Dr. Pepper. Like that's my go-to cocktail.
Oh. Strawberry Dr. Pepper sounds a little spooky to me. I'm guessing it's good.
They got 23 flavors. You just got to add that one.
One of them's bound to be strawberry.
And like vanilla was already one, so it gives a little bit more vanilla, a little bit of strawberry, a little bit of vodka. It's like it's so good. It's like a White Russian but carbonated.
It's like a nice sweet treat.
Yeah,
I like that.
That's my weekly cocktail on Tuesday nights.
Normalize getting sweet drinks at the bar.
Yeah,
I feel like it's still getting clowned. And I, as someone who, I shouldn't say I frequent the bar, but I fancy a night out with an alcoholic beverage. Yeah. And if I get something sweet at the bar or at the club, people are going to look at me like I'm a maniac. It's like, I'm sorry. Juice, please correct me if I'm wrong.
I don't think it needs to be overly sweet. I would like to normalize like men having a fruity cocktail. That's what I want to normalize.
Fruit flavors.
Sweet, like it doesn't have to be over. Like we try to have all of our cocktails where I am pretty balanced. So like
men need Midori too.
So it's drinks are sweet, but they're also tart, so it's balanced. It's not punching you in the face with sugar. But to have fruit, like fruity, like raspberry drinks, like we have like our most popular drink is basically comes out pink because there's raspberry syrup in it, and a lot of men will get it and just be like, oh, that's what this is. And it's like, dude, did you not read the ingredients? It's raspberry and lychee and like this is.
They'll look
what
at it
were
like,
you expecting? It's not
why
going to
does
be
my
brown.
drink look like that? It's like, come on, dog, just drink it. You obviously wanted it. Drink it. Who cares?
But here's the thing. You're gonna catch a lot more honey when you order a sidecar than you are when you order an old fashioned. 100% of the time.
I
See
mean,
that?
go ahead.
Sidecar is I just said I could see that.
Oh, you can see that. Like it's. I
Or
went out.
Manhattan over martini. Like 100% of the time. Because you don't look like an alcoholic.
I had a Manhattan for the first time a few months ago, and it was such a vivid experience. I was at my friendly neighborhood bar, and there's this girl that I was fancying, and she's like, "Oh, Chris, let's go get a drink." And I'm like, "Oh, okay, yes." I'm like, "What would you like to drink?" And she said, "A Manhattan." I said, "Hmm." I'm like, "A Manhattan? That's like a grown folks drink." But I'm like, "Okay, like that works." So I said, "2, please. One for her, one for me." And I sipped it, and it hit me like a ton of bricks. You know, I was not prepared for it. I didn't hate it though. I did not hate it. It was good.
A Manhattan will fuck you up, but it tastes sweet, and like you can have 4 or 5.
That's what happened to that weekend at Bernie's guy that I told you guys about. Like he just downed a Manhattan. I'm like, sir, do you understand how much alcohol is in one of those? It's all booze. And he had 5 of them in like an hour, and he had to be carried back to his room weekend in Bernie style. Too. You just assume like a man in his 60s has figured out how to handle his alcohol by this point.
You would think.
You would think.
Well, and that's the thing. So me with like the heart failure thing, like I could still have my 2 drinks a week.
Mm-hmm.
I know how many servings of alcohol are the thing. I'm just like, I look through a menu, I was like, nope.
Yeah,
nope.
right.
Like you, and maybe, and I'm not one to judge because I quickly find out what my limit is on any given Friday or Saturday evening with how many adult
we
beverages.
Fight for that inch.
Right, like it's a dangerous game that I play.
Fight for that inch.
It's the little bit, and like last night, right? I went to go fancy an adult beverage. It was a long day, long Tuesday, and my roommate and I went to go fancy ourselves an adult beverage, and quickly found out what it is, you know. And it wasn't even anything crazy. I wasn't getting Manhattans or anything, not even anything fruity. But I quickly found out it's a dangerous game. I play it at least 3 times a month, but who's counting? Not me. I want to go back to the Dr. Pepper thing. Do we know what the 23 flavors are? Have they said?
No, I looked it up. I tried to create it at home.
Guess.
You tried to create Dr. Pepper?
I didn't. I like thought about it. I didn't actually attempt.
If you were to like look up what are the 23 flavors in Dr. Pepper, would a list pop up in Google?
I don't think it did. There's
like the
speculative
speculative
lists.
Should we speculate what the 23 flavors are in Dr. Pepper?
I think I could get like at least half right.
Dr. Pepper is like the barbecue sauce of sodas because it's like the base is probably like Pepsi, and they just added a bunch of other stuff to it and created the Doctor. You know what I mean? Like how barbecue sauce just ketchup with spice.
Now, I think it's Coke, but I believe...
Is it a Coke product?
I think it started with Coke because Pepsi was later.
I might have it twisted. It might have been a Coke.
Or at least there's cocaine involved in both products.
Well, the problem with...
That's one of the 23 is cocaine for sure.
The problem with the flavors is it's not the ingredients. It's just what it tastes like. So like one of the flavors of the list is root beer. It's like there's not root beer in or rum.
Wait, what?
Like or amaretto are like the flavors that they're listing.
Is
so,
this like, what? Is this like some placebo shit? You're telling me 23 and I'm gonna be like, oh, that's it. Like, oh, it's vanilla.
Well, it's like you can
what kind of shit is this?
You can sip it and pick out 23 flavors.
Horse shit. If you put a
I
if you
think
put a
I
Dr.
could.
Pepper, I'm not saying you, Juice. You did nothing wrong. I'm mad at the doctor. Because like, what the hell? So you're telling me like I was under the impression I've been on this earth for 26 years, and you're telling me now on November 29th, 2023, the last day that AJ had fruit for breakfast, that I
have fruit for
I could
breakfast
taste
all the
20.
time.
Oh, I said the last time, which was this morning.
Yeah, most recent.
Most recent. That's it. So I could pick up a Dr. Pepper. I wish I had some here because I would try to disprove it. But that's unbelievable that I could pick out 23 flavors. And tell me, it's like the herbs and spices at KFC. They have those like listed somewhere. You can or go on their Twitter. They follow the herbs. People with the names.
I don't have a
herbs.
Dr. Pepper here right now. I have a Diet Dr. Pepper. If I were to go and grab a Diet Dr. Pepper, do you think I could pick out 23 distinct flavors?
I don't think you could.
Okay.
I really don't think you could.
I'm gonna look in my fridge.
Like that's I don't.
If I can pick out less than, we need just back. Chat. We're gonna pick up a. We're gonna put an over under on this. We're gonna put an over under line. And if I get under that line for different flavors I can pick out in Dr. Pepper, I'll donate an extra $100 to St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
Oh, that's sweet.
So I'm gonna go grab a Diet Dr. Pepper.
Yes, a diet. And I'll
What's
give you
the over under. What do you guys
over under for how many flavors you could taste?
Yeah.
I think.
Go ahead.
5.
What's the middle? 11 and a half?
I'll just say 12.
12?
12?
I think it's
12.5. 12.5?
Is that the half? Yeah, it's the half. Is it?
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So 12.5.
No, 12 is the half. No, 11. No.
Okay. We're going to do a quick Dr. Pepper.
11 and a half.
What's half of... I say 11 and a half. Over under.
It's going to be Diet Dr. Pepper. But if I can't do 12 and a half, St. Jude's Children's Hospital is going to go a little extra taste.
Somebody has to benefit from this. But
all I have is a grapefruit Fresca.
Fresca works.
Should I Google how many flavors are in Fresca?
Do it. I've never had a Fresca. Are they good?
I hadn't either, but this was like leftover at somewhere I was at. So I just grabbed it, and because I had one there, and I was like, oh, this is actually really good. I was gonna add it to tequila or something to
make an adult beverage. I Paloma.
How many flavors are in Fresca?
Yeah. There's not how many flavors of Fresca, how many flavors are in Fresca. Because, of course, that would be easy to find the flavors of Fresca. They probably have them on their website. But
right.
It's the flavors in
Fresca. In.
That's the thing. Dr. Pepper I think Dr. Pepper is a top tier soda. My thoughts on the 23 flavors aside, I think it's a great beverage, a great sugary beverage. But I think if you gave me the option of a Dr. Pepper or a Pibb Extra, you know what I'm talking about? Little Mr. Pibb action.
Yeah.
I would take the Pibb. I would. Like the Pibb, I think it's advertised as like a spicy cherry type of soda. Mm-hmm. It's delicious. Holy shit. They had it at like the soda machine wizard thing, the Coke stand at the movies. Yeah. And it's magnificent. That was my first time having it. I've been having it forever, but it's just Pibb Extra, William Harold. Jolt. What the hell is a Jolt?
Look up Jolt.
Holy shit.
I do enjoy a Mr. Pibb for sure. There was like a restaurant as a kid we go to, and every time we'd ask for Dr. Pepper, and they'd ask if Pibb was okay.
No, Pibb. Because Pibb's, I think that's the Coke equivalent to Dr. Pepper. Because the ones are in the Soda Wizard guys at the movie theater at the AMC's. I think they're all Coke. So that would check out. That would make sense. Jolt Cola. I can't say I have one of these. Are they still around?
Discontinued in
Cola?
2019.
Oh my god, Jolt Cola is the four loco of sodas.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it's like
The Four Loco of soda?
yeah.
You said enough. I'm sold.
Yep.
Count me in.
It is cocaine.
I'm gonna be right back before AJ does his thing.
Word.
Okay.
I
have the Diet Dr. Pepper ready.
Word.
So.
I went to the Jolt Cola website, and you can still buy them at your friendly neighborhood Amazon, and a Dollar General apparently.
You can still buy cocaine too. Just
your Casey's General Store, like shit like that. I gotta find one of these Jolts. Saying it's the Four Loco of sodas, that you made a big mistake in telling me that, because now I gotta go seek it out.
You can still buy ketamine.
You
need to be able to tell like a vet who doesn't speak English that your friend's dog has nerve pain.
When I was staying in Oklahoma, this has nothing to do with ketamine, by the way. When I was in Oklahoma for the year that I was in 2020, late 2020, I was out with some people, and I wanted an adult beverage from my friendly neighborhood. That's true, William. Not I've heard, but I wanted an adult beverage, and I wanted like a get drunk quick, and I'm like, do y'all have Four Locos? They were illegal in the state of Oklahoma, and I think they still are, unless they might not be illegal, but
like
nobody.
The original Four Loco is illegal everywhere. Like it's like lawn darts. You can still get lawn darts, but like it's not lawn darts. Like, because there's not the risk of death.
I saw a Four Loco recently. My body can't. My body won't let me have Four Locos anymore for good reason.
Yeah, mine won't either because of heart failure.
But the what's it called? My friendly neighborhood liquor store, they had Four Locos. I'm like, this is unbelievable. Like, you can just walk into one of these and get them. And selling booze at the gas station, another non sequitur, bad idea. Why are we selling alcohol at the gas station?
In some locations, it's the only way you can get it is the place where you buy gasoline to drive your vehicle is where you get impaired so you can't drive it.
Well, you don't. You're not drinking it at the gas station.
But you're encouraging it.
You would hope.
You're encouraging that. Like, if I went to the gas station, I went to a Thornton's gas station a few days ago, and on the window, 2 for $5 Twisted Teas. And I said, oh, wow, what a deal. Did I get them? No, I didn't. Because I was driving the car. 2 for $5 tall boys of Twisted Teas?
That's fine.
But you're taking it home, though, assumedly.
Oh, that's the
one
assumption.
would hope.
That's the correct thing to do.
I live in Wisconsin where there's liquor sold on every street corner. I haven't known anyone that just buys it.
Wisconsin when it rhymes with Manson.
All I want is there's no way. I want a Jolt Cola now. That's what I want. Yeah, but selling adult beverages at the gas station is a top tier bad idea. Whoever thought of it, you're a maniac.
Here's where we get really fucking dumb with it.
Okay, 11.5. We set the over under for flavors.
And if you can prove that these flavors are not in Jolt Cola, I'll go ahead and give St. Jude's Children's Hospital that $100 anyways. Ready?
See that the Jolt. I love Jolt.
So does it still claim there's 23 flavors even in diet?
I don't know.
Is it on the bottle? Does it say 23 on the bottle?
No.
Yeah.
23. The 23 says diet.
Online though, it says a satisfying diet drink does exist. Diet Pepper offers the same 23 flavors of regular Dr. Pepper without the calories. I
Unbelievable.
find that hard to believe.
Okay,
But
let's do it.
I
I heard that.
still believe AJ can pull a lot out of it.
Okay.
So
You gotta do
We're
23
seeing-
baby sips.
we're seeing if I can pick out 23 flavors.
We're gonna shoot for 23, but if you get over 11 and a half, so if you get 12,
Yeah, you
actually
need to get 12,
bonus hundy to St. Jude's.
I'm gonna give them money anyways, because
If you
kids
It
with
is
cancer.
if
Why
you,
don't we not give them money?
I'd be surprised if you get into double digits. I'm not gonna lie.
If I can get into double digits,
I'd be surprised.
okay.
10 distinct flavors, and I want play by play.
Go.
All right, hit me. What do you taste?
Orange,
Shut up. No. Orange.
bergamot, clove, cinnamon.
You said cinnamon already.
No, I said orange, clove, bergamot, cinnamon. Oh, yeah, I did.
Go ahead, take another sip. Take another sip.
Lime,
Lime, unbelievable. Citrus,
cherry,
more citrus fruits.
I
ginger,
I bet half of these are actually in the 23.
yeah,
vanilla.
definitely. Yeah.
Vanilla might be one. Take another sip. Take another sip. Just a little sip.
Yeah, might as well.
Just a little baby sip. Won't hurt ya.
Tonka bean.
Excuse me?
Tonka is a cousin to vanilla.
It's in the family.
Okay, Tonka bean.
Let's go.
I really wish I had a Diet Dr. Pepper in front of me.
Yeah, damn. I kind of wish I also had
Black currant.
one. Black currant?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Next time we'll do Dr. Pepper's all around.
We'll have to do this all. Yeah. Well, because Bethany loves
Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper's.
Pepper.
Say it again.
Black pepper.
Black pepper. This is
Is that a
unbelievable.
cousin to Dr. Pepper?
Don't worry about it.
That's what they called him in high school.
Yeah. They call it which one?
The doctor. They called the doctor Black Pepper.
Nutmeg.
Nutmeg. I bet that's another one. That's another real one. Yep. I
No
love
nutmeg. What?
How many are we at right now?
We are at 12.
I lost.
We hit 12?
Yep.
Well, you got 9 more potentially.
So we're gonna go allspice. We're gonna go
Allspice, all the spices only take one slot. Because
no
cheating.
allspice. The spice allspice.
Yes, allspice.
Basil.
I love how this is very herby. Very herby.
Wow.
Dr. Pepper used to cure like the flu or some shit. Like,
It used to cure a whole shit ton.
Did you
Let's
say
see.
cocaine?
No. I kept it easy. Where
There's probably cocaine in Dr. Pepper.
there wasn't though. Juice. Fact check me. No cocaine in Dr. Pepper ever.
I don't
right?
think there was ever cocaine in any soda.
No
I think
Coca.
that was. I'm
Well,
pretty
there
sure that
was
was
Coca.
a complete myth.
No, there was cocaine and coca in Coca-Cola. Because like
actually
that's a
believe.
thing.
Why would you waste
Sugar
it?
cane.
Sugar cane.
That I give up. But I got at least
you-
12. I got at
I'm-
least 12.
I didn't count. I should have counted. I was going to count how many you named, but honestly, I believe you. 12. Good job, AJ.
Yeah, very impressive.
I'm glad you got the allspice hint in there.
Mm-hmm.
That's and the basil. You said the basil.
Yeah. There was another like basil-ish thing. Bay leaf. Fuck.
Not like an oregano, not to be confused with oregano.
Yeah, oregano, yes. That's what we used to say at Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's. Oh man, I love Jimmy John's.
I worked at Jimmy John's for 4 years.
How many rough number, how many Jimmy John's sandwiches did you eat in those 4 years? Are we talking like one a day every time you worked? Did you make your own concoction?
I would say I have eaten over 1,000 Jimmy John's sandwiches.
That is very impressive. And I envy you, honestly. I love Jimmy John.
Well, and there's another thing too. So when we were like baking bread and we took home the fresh baked bread that wasn't being sold for day old bread the next day, we would do shit like a putter. So a putter is basically like you know how like they gut the bread, they take like scooping a bagel, right?
Oh, okay.
So instead of scooping the bagel, we would unroll the insides of the guts of the bread, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it would be peanut butter on one side, and then it'd be jelly on the other side, and then we would swirl it in. So there would be a swirled peanut butter and jelly sandwich inside of the French bread of Jimmy John's.
What the fuck? You guys are playing chess with Jimmy John, bro?
We used to smoke hella weed after these nights of work. We would work like 12 hours a day and be like, we're gonna slather jelly on one side, peanut butter on the other, swirl it, and it's called a putter.
A putter. I still can't get over the 1,000 Jimmy John sandwiches. I'm very jealous.
Yeah. Like we had Jimmy John, we had JJ Wednesdays. Everybody who like worked on
JJ Wednesdays.
On Wednesday when we closed, we took our we have money for being under 21 and just give it to people and get booze. Like JJ Wednesdays was a thing.
JJ Wednesday's a great nickname for somebody.
Yeah. It was a crime.
It was a crime.
Yeah. Multiple people got arrested.
The tale of JJ Wednesday. People talk about JJ Wednesday and Paul Revere in the same sentence from time to time. It was very much, two equally important events in modern history. But what was I? I was gonna say something.
Paul Revere.
No. Oh, National Treasure. So National Treasure, right?
Ooh, yeah.
So I watched it, and that movie is fucking insane. Like I was waiting the whole time for I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. I was waiting for it, and they said it in the movie like 4 times before Nicolas Cage has the big one that we all know, the meme one.
Yep.
And they're like, oh, some, I'm gonna have to steal the Declaration of Independence, or something. You're gonna steal the Declaration of Independence. But I'm like, because I don't know about you guys,
but good.
Lately I've been watching a lot of movies and TV with subtitles on. I, frankly, I'm not the biggest fan of subtitles on my TV if the movie's in English. Like, it's just distracting for me. Like, I'd rather look at
you watch the words instead of the
right. But that's just me. But my girlfriend and her roommates, they love the subtitles on.
Ooh, I'm Chris. I have a girlfriend. Sorry.
It spoils comedic timing.
Dude, I smell so good. Where is she? What?
Excuse me?
Don't worry about it.
The subtitles. This I would read the subtitles and it'd be spoiling it for me because I'd see it like Steel Declaration of Independence keywords I'd be looking out for until I got to the I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence, and that movie is absolutely insane. I loved it. I thought it was great, but my one gripe with National Treasure, it kind of just ends. It kind of just ends, and at the end, spoiler alert for folks who have not seen National
They
Treasure.
set up National Treasure too.
Well, that and they're just like, oh, we're rich now. It's like, did I miss something? Like, did I have too many adult bevies and I just don't understand what's happening?
You missed something. You missed the fact that without National Treasure, there would be no National Treasure 2, which is the best movie ever conceived of.
Is it?
Lawrence? Yeah.
Is it?
Listen, Lawrence of Arabia ain't shit compared to.
I couldn't help but compare National Treasure to The Mummy and movies of the sort, and the perfect film, Raiders of the Lost Ark, which all these movies want to be that, but aren't.
Here's the thing, though. When you directly compare National Treasure 2 to Lawrence of Arabia, like it's an that ain't shit situation.
I'm just Lawrence of Arabia.
Like Lawrence of Arabia is the that ain't shit version of National Treasure.
It's the ancient version. It's the because when's that movie come out in the 60s? Am I
50?
50s?
No, it was either 57 or 63. Those two distinct date. 62.
62. Okay, so Lawrence of Arabia was the 60s version of National Treasure. Is that what you're trying to say?
Miracle of cinema.
The miracle of cinema.
Ain't shit compared to...
I remember. So it's funny that like I think back from time to time how like movie like trivia was so ingrained into all of our lives for a while, and now like when I'm out here watching movies, I'm like, like I watch movies differently than I did a few years ago, and I'm reminded of that, and I have a treat because of this man, because of Christian Harloff.
I have that hat.
And this guy, I found this. I was doing some cleaning around my apartment, and lo and behold, here's the man. And shout out to what was it? The Spectacular from a few years ago. It was right. I don't even know what I did, but they're like, "Oh, here, Chris, just take this." And top 10 most embarrassing experiences of my life was taking this through the airport from LAX to Chicago. Like it was, and putting it in the overhead on the plane. It fit. Who would have thunk it? Not me. Yeah, I had to explain to everyone, like TSA was like, "What? Who is this?" I'm like, "It's too long to explain."
Don't worry,
it's YouTube movie man.
Later. He'll probably send me a paycheck later, and he probably will send other people paychecks. Maybe not. Might not, but it's fine.
William, you're seeing him on Saturday? What's on Saturday? Is there a thing on Saturday? Y'all have plans this weekend? What y'all got going on?
Is he in New York?
New York. What was that song? What was that song from earlier, AJ? The one that you played?
Spadoingle?
That. Is it that? Is it
the sky is blue?
Was it Spadoingle?
Spadoinkle.
Spadoinkle?
Yes.
Spadoinkle. Is it
the sky is blue
day?
And all the leaves are green.
It's Spadoinkle.
I think you know
day.
Precisely what I mean when I say it's a Spadoinkle day. Listen,
that's Saturday. That's what William's doing.
Yeah, we're not gonna diss Harloff. Ever. Yeah.
I brought this out a couple days ago, and I left it here knowing I was doing this. I'm like, oh, this would be nice to share. Like, and I mean, it's just gonna go back in the attic when it's done. So like, let it catch some sun for a minute. But y'all got anything fun going on this weekend? Anything cool?
Yo, I run a retail store. What do you think I got going on?
Well, I'm just asking.
I did take off Friday for a friend's birthday. Got like a 3 brothers type birthday thing, so I get to tag along to like a very like hour away Wisconsin supper club.
Can we talk about like Juice's hair?
Yeah,
like, it's beautiful.
Oh yeah, they shoot it. It's like, what is this? That scene where he's like trying to like unscrew the thing.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, why doesn't he just take the whole thing? And I shit you not, within seconds he's like, I'm gonna just take this whole thing. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, this is unbelievable. If you ask me tomorrow, I'm like, hey Chris, do you want to watch National Treasure? Even though I just watched it a week ago, I'd probably say yes.
Yeah,
I gotta watch it.
Odds are
it's so long.
It's good. It's
but
fun.
I watched
it's
it a million times as a kid. Yeah.
Justin Bartha, I think it's his name.
Yeah.
He's in it, and for like 15 minutes, I was like, where do I know him from?
Oh yeah.
Where do I know him from? Like, that guy has a, no offense, Justin Bartha, you're super fun in the movies you're in, but he has a very punchable face.
He's Sam. What's his
it.
name from Avatar?
He's an Avatar.
Sam. No.
Worthington.
He has Sam Worthington style face.
You put Justin Bartha and Sam Worthington in the same
like
boat.
same face.
Same face.
Not
So I think if
style.
if I'd watched him in Hangovers before I watched him in National Treasure, I probably would agree with that. But
that's where I get it from.
Face,
I saw him in
I saw him in
Hangover.
National Treasure first.
You guys ever watch
He is.
Attack of the Show?
Oh, that was G4, ain't it?
Yeah, the Attack of the Show guy had the same Justin Bartha punchable face.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's crazy that
Kevin something.
Oh, I was gonna say Kevin Perjurer, but that's the Defunct Land guy.
No, it's Kevin P something though.
Do y'all watch Defunct Land?
Oh, Defunct Land is a thing for me. It's also a thing for the What the Show chat because like like theme park stuff, but Kevin Pereira.
That's it.
Is the oh my god. Just the voice of somebody who should be things.
That show launched Olivia Munn's career.
Yeah.
Like doing G4 got her in the movies. Or like it helped to lead her into the movies. It's like, what the hell? G4, they tried to bring it back. Shout out. I was watching it. But National Treasure, Justin Bartha, Punchable Face, Hangover. It took me a second to somebody like, that's the fucking guy from Hangover. It's Doug. Like, that's him. And there's I guess somebody asked Bradley Cooper recently, like, would you do another Hangover movie? And he's like, oh yeah. Why? What do you expect him to say? No. Oh, I don't like. I don't like free money for half-assing a fourth one.
Do people give me money? Okay, then I'll do a movie.
If they did Hangover 4, more people would watch Hangover 4 than they would watch Maestro.
Yeah, because it's not Maestro 4. As much as
once we get to Maestro 4, there will be a discussion. But.
Right, and then we could talk. If we do the franchise of Maestro,
the Maestro Cinematic Universe.
It's the MCU.
Well, I mean, couldn't you have the dueling or the violin movie could be in there too?
Chevalier.
Chevalier.
Be doing a Chevalier fucking watch along on this channel.
Chevalier.
Fuck it.
Maestro, Whiplash.
Whiplash. Yeah, we're just gonna do the musical trauma cinematic universe.
The MTCU. I would happily subscribe to that theory, honestly, and you can be like Maestro's like a prequel, like J.K. Simmons is there, like DH J.K. Simmons, like it could be a whole thing.
He's fucking Omni-Man, but he's not there yet.
That's the mustache, the Omni-Man mustache.
Oh god.
Do y'all watch Invincible?
Yeah.
Oh, you love Invincible. I haven't seen the new season yet.
It helps me deal with the trauma of my dad's death.
Invincible does.
Yeah.
Invincible. I was one of those that was like I was unfamiliar with the book or with the comic until the show came out, and then the first episode, I was one of the people that got traumatized by it. So it took me a while to get back to it.
Did your dad also die?
I don't like talking about my dad. That's different.
Same.
But
mine's dead, motherfucker.
What was it? Train of thought. The
Please
boys.
Laugh.
The boys and Invincible, like those Amazon superhero shows. Very traumatizing, at least to start for me. Not traumatizing. Yeah. That's poor choice of words. Very like befuddling watching the pilots for both. And again, I went back and watched both. I'm a fan-ish of both, but people love Invincible. I mean, shit, Omni-Man's in fucking Mortal Kombat now, like, which is it happened, unbelievable, but cool. Like, I'm not here to dunk on Mortal Kombat, but Paul Revere, though, I'll happily dunk on his ass.
This was a thumbnail from an AJ and I only stream from whenever the first season came out.
Yep.
Did you just talk at Juice the whole time about Invincible, AJ? Is that what happened?
I think so.
Let's look at it again.
At the thummy?
Invincible is messed up.
Invictable?
Whatever. Nobody cared.
Invictable? Yo, that guy shot the Declaration of Independence twice. Imagine. You know, my stupid ass looked up
Villains list.
I Googled while I was watching that movie, like, where is the Declaration of Independence? I didn't know. And it's at the National Archives, you know, DC, whatever. And I legitimately had a whole ass, like, 15 minutes where I'm like, do I go to Washington, D.C. solely so I can see the Declaration of Independence? Is it, like, out? Can I see it? Is it on display? Or is it in a box somewhere in Washington, D.C.? Do I know? I didn't get that far on my Google search. But it's still fucking crazy. Like that, the Bill of Rights and the Constitution are all in the same building. Like, shouldn't we like spread those out? Why do they all have to be in the same building? I feel like it's not a fun thing, or it's not a smart idea. William Harold, I've been there. It's less impressive in person. Is it? Is it a bummer?
Well, here's
the Smithsonian.
You know
that's what I want to do.
Less impressive in person.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
The fucking government.
I saw Wallace Shawn die. Wallace Shawn is dead.
For roping. I like that.
You're a jabroni.
Go ahead.
No, but here's the thing. You vote for fucking Justin the Juice. Justin the Juice for the next Karate Kid.
Yes.